Cauldron came out in 1985, and what's so crazy about when this movie came out is that it was the first Disney movie ever to be rated PG. So the fact that this was their first like parental guidance film, people were like, whoa Disney, what are you doing? Now what's the most disturbing part is that they had to remove so many scenes from this film before it could be released out into the public. There were just too many scenes that were too scary, too violent, too disturbing. So when Disney first wanted to put this movie out to theater, it was rated R. A Disney movie rated R. Could you imagine that? So in order to get it down to a minimum of PG, they had to remove, I think it was a total of like 15 minutes from the film. So like already, they were off to a bad start. It was also the first Disney movie ever to not have any songs in it whatsoever. Every other Disney movie up to that point was basically a musical. There was a song like every 5 minutes. It was super happy. But when Black Cauldron came out, there were no musical numbers at all. And not only that, but there were no songs in the movie whatsoever. Just creepy instrumental background music. Because this movie got so much backlash, Disney has basically tried to hide it from history. They never talk about it anymore. They never show these characters in any other movies or merchandise. These characters aren't at Walt Disney World. Whenever I bring up Black Cauldron to like anybody, any of my friends, just anybody, they always say, wait, what movie? I've never heard of that movie. A young boy and a bunch of misfit friends embark on a quest to find a dark magic item of ultimate power before a diabolical tyrant can. So basically, it's this group of friends that are looking for the Black Cauldron. Now, the villain in this movie is called the Horned King. So, he's supposed to be the scariest Disney villain that has ever existed, even up until now. Millions of children couldn't sleep after watching this movie and seeing him. The movie had to be a higher rating because of him, like I said before. Overall, he's just so evil, and not even at a Disney, like, kinda evil, like Ursula level. He is like evil. I didn't even know it was a Disney movie until recently. I always thought it was like that scary movie from my childhood, but it was Disney. It says it was one of the greatest box office duds of 1985. So out of all the movies that came out in 1985, this was the one that had the most backlash and did the worst. Disney actually had to pull the film from theaters. It was supposed to be in theaters for a few months. It was out for like a week and Disney was like, yeah, let's take that back. It's now known as the film that Disney is trying to hide.